Um, hey guys, this is October 29th, 2021. This is going to be a quick video. I got something real important to say to you guys this morning. I got a message. Well, I've been getting a message for the past 3 days, okay? Let me explain something to y'all about the messages that I get, okay? I do a lot of meditation, okay? Heart-centered meditation. Why? Because I know that in heart-centered meditation, now you can meditate anywhere inside your body, but your heart center is like the main server for the rest of the body. In other words, if you activate the heart center, then the other energy centers within your body will be activated, okay? And you have to work on all of the energy centers, but I like to start with the heart. So I work on the heart center a lot, and that is, the heart is where your God source is. And it is your power, okay? Now, some people might not understand what I mean by power, but they don't even know. A lot of people don't know that they have power, okay? You have God power. You have innate powers that were given to you by God, okay? But were stolen from you so that you could not use them. But this is not what this video is about. This is just to explain to you why I meditate. Because when you meditate, you wake up the God energy within you, and then once the God energy starts expanding and your consciousness starts expanding, then you start awakening the other energy centers in your body, and you start to activate the powers, the dormant powers within you. Okay, so that's why I try to spend a little bit of time every day in heart-centered meditation. But last night, I was in meditation, and I got a message. I got a message from God, from God's source. And now sometimes when I'm in meditation, I get messages that kind of, they come in and then they just kind of fly away. They might, when they hit my mind, I notice them, but then they'll leave, okay? And sometimes it might just be a message, showing me or telling me that, you need to work in this particular area of your spiritual walk, or you need to do, something in particular, and it'll just kind of hit me. It'll hit my consciousness, and then it'll fly away. But then other times I'll get messages that'll hit me. They'll come in, and then they'll fly away, but then they come back, okay? If I get a message that is repeatedly hitting my consciousness, or repeatedly coming back to me, or coming up, and I don't even have to be in meditation when this happens. I can be out doing yard work, and the message will hit me, and I'll say, okay, there you are again. So I'll go and I stop what I'm doing, get in meditation, and try to receive what this message has for me, what is specific it's trying to say to me. So I've been getting a message for the last 3 days. It just keeps coming up, and I think it's very important because it comes from God's source, okay? And what the message is that the powers that be, or the dark forces, the enemy, cabal, whatever you want to call them, are planning to hit us really, really hard this winter. Now, keep in mind, they're already hitting us. They've been hitting us, okay, for decades, okay? And if you're a targeted individual, you know how hard they can hit you, okay? And they can hit anywhere. You can hit you anywhere on your body. They can hit you in your head. They can hit you, in your ears. They can hit you in your heart, in your back. And they can paralyze you if they hit your body in the right places, okay? And they can hit your vital organs and cause them to shut down. But and this is another reason why I sleep with a sheet metal, over my mattress, because, I have already experienced this. I've already went through this pain that they can cause you if they hit your body, if they hit you underneath your bed while you're sleeping. So I have to sleep on a thick piece of sheet metal over my mattress to protect my body, especially my back, at night when I sleep. But this is what they're planning this winter, okay? They're going to hit your head. Now we know that they're already hitting our heads, okay? They're already hitting our brains through with the cell towers and the subliminal messages. You know, everybody's receiving the subliminal messages where they hit you at the top of the head from the cell towers and the microwave weapons. And they can cause you to have memory loss and Alzheimer's and all kind of, you know, neurological damage. And they can shoot thoughts into your mind. They can change your thoughts. They can make you think and make you do whatever they want you to do, especially if they get you with the voice to skull. They can cause noises and sounds in your head and voices and all. They can literally drive you crazy, okay? They can cause schizophrenia. They can cause mental disorders. They can cause bipolar. They can cause... there's no limit to what they can cause with these weapons. But we know all this already, okay? But like I said, they have already been hitting us. But the message I'm getting is they're going to up it. They're going to crank up the weapons this winter. And the reason they're going to do it this winter is because they know that people are going to be inside. Mostly, they're going to be spending most of their time inside because it's cold weather, right? Okay. People are going to want to stay warm. And so what they do is they use these silent weapons, microwave radiation that they shoot through your windows, and they can shoot it through the walls of some walls. If it's wood, they can go through the wood. But they can shoot these weapons through your windows and through your walls, and they can also shoot it from underground. Now, I don't know how they're shooting the weapons underground, but they are, okay? I know this firsthand because they're doing it to me. I mean, I have all my windows covered in my bedroom. I have all the cracks sealed. So I know that the weapons they're hitting me with right now are coming from underground. They come up from underground through my concrete foundation and then up through my bed, under my bed, and then through my body, okay? Like I said, that's why I have to sleep with sheet metal. But I've been having to take a lot of extra steps and put extra protection on my bed and around my head because they've been hitting me a little bit harder lately. And I've noticed, especially yesterday, I was sitting in bed and I was on my phone and I felt this tingling sensation on the right side of my head. Okay. Now, I don't normally feel this. So they haven't been doing this, or at least not to me. They haven't been hitting me in the daytime, or not that I'm aware of, okay, and hitting me in the head in the daytime. Not that I've noticed. But this I noticed really, really distinctively because it was like, it didn't burn. It was like a tingling sensation on the right side of my head. It was right there where my temporal lobe is. Okay? And so I'm sitting there and I'm going, how are they getting in here? Because all my windows are covered. How are they getting to my head? So they have to be beaming it from from underneath, from underground, and just beaming it up to the floor. Now my bed's protected, but that doesn't stop them from beaming it around the rest of the room, or beaming it under the floor or in the rest of the room, and hitting me in the head. So I've learned from past experiences that anytime I feel any kind of sensation anywhere in my body, whether it be tingling sensation or a burning sensation or any kind of pain or any kind of sensitivity in my body whatsoever, no matter how minor or major it might be, I have learned through experiences that this is a microwave attack, okay, or laser attack. And so when I felt the tingling sensation on the right side of my head, I knew they were hitting me. I said, they're hitting my head with the microwaves. So I got up and I got my hat because I have as y'all know, I have created gear. I've created gear to protect my whole body, but I have this hat that has flaps over the ears, and I usually use it to sleep in. You know, I don't usually wear it around during the day, but I put it on yesterday during the day because they were hitting my head. So what it is it's like a wool hat. It's kind of like a winter hat with the flaps over the ears, and it actually, I think, came from the mountains. You know, it's got I don't really know what kind of cap you call it, but it doesn't matter what kind of cap you have. You can use any kind of cap, but you are going to need one that's going to protect the ears, okay? Now you can get a baseball cap and you can put the aluminum foil inside the baseball cap and cover your head, the top part of your head, but that's not really going to protect your ears. So if you're going to wear a baseball cap, you're going to need to do the earplugs for your ears. And I've talked about the earplugs that I use. I just use the regular foam earplugs, the hard foam, because the real soft ones, they don't work too good. The hard foam with the, but I have the foil, the aluminum tape taped to the outside, and then because the aluminum tape helps, it helps protect your ears from the microwaves, from the frequencies when they hit your ears. Once they hit that aluminum foil, it kind of bounces off of it, and it keeps the frequencies from hitting your ears. So it's a kind of like a reflective tape. The aluminum is. So back to what I was saying about the hat. So I put my hat on. And inside my hat now I've got 3 layers. I started out with 1 layer of foil, aluminum foil inside my hat, and I decided that wasn't thick enough, so I put 2 more layers of aluminum foil inside my hat. And then what I did was I took 5 of those little bitty tiny powerful magnets. I can't even remember what you call them. I can't remember the name of them. They're little tiny powerful magnets, okay, and they're round, look like little discs. And I took 5 of these and I taped them inside of my hat. Okay, I got 1 in the front, 1 in the back, 1 on each side, and then 1 in the center. Okay, now these magnets will help create a magnetic field around my head and will help protect me from these microwave lasers when they hit my head. So I put my hat on yesterday when I started feeling the tingling. And then right away I noticed that it stopped. So that's my cue. That tells me that they're hitting my head, okay? And then I know later on I got busy doing some work. I took the hat off and I sit down. I sit down in the kitchen, and then my ears started hurting real bad. And I did not have my earplugs in because, like I said, I usually wear my hat and my earplugs at night while I'm sleeping, because at nighttime is when they have been hitting me the most. So I didn't have my earplugs in, so my ears started hurting, and then I said, they're hitting me now, they're hitting me in the kitchen, they're hitting my ears. So I went back and I got my earplugs and my hat and I put them on. But here's the point that I'm making, okay? The message that I got, they're going to hit your head, okay? They're going to turn your head into a target this winter, okay? Now, your head has already been a target, okay? Everybody's already being targeted with these cell towers, okay? But they're going to crank it up this winter. They're going to crank it up this winter, and the head of everybody in the world is going to be the major target. And let me explain why. Because your head is the control center for your body, okay? You've got your frontal lobe, you've got your temporal lobes, you've got your parietal lobe, you've got all of your system. And it is like a big computer system, but your head is the control center for your whole body. So if they want to control you, if they want to take control of your mind and your body, they've got to seize control of your head, of your brain, okay? They've got to seize control of it. And this is what they're going to be aiming for mainly this winter. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Well, it could be the X-flare that we just had, you know, and yes, okay, it could be, okay. The symptoms that I've had yesterday, it could be from this X-flare from the sun. It's very possible that it could be. It could be all of it together. It could be the X-flares plus the targeting too. But I still think that it's a targeting symptom because of the message that I've been getting from God. So this is very important that people catch this, okay? They're going to hit your head. They've been hitting our head, but they're going to increase it, okay? They're going to increase the frequencies They're going to use more powerful weapons to penetrate your home. And listen, folks, they know where you're at inside your home all the time. Don't ask me how they know it, but they know it. They know how to track you. They know what you say. They can hear what you say. They know where you're at. They know what you say. They know what you're doing. They can see you, okay? They're going to use more powerful weapons this winter. They're going to crank them up, and they're going to penetrate our homes with more powerful energy. And they're going to target our heads. Now, I'm not saying they're not going to target the rest of your body, because they can hit the rest of your body too. They can hit your back, they can hit your heart, they can hit your legs. They can pretty much hit you wherever they want. But the main target is what I'm getting. The main target this winter is going to be the head. So, this is a heads up. Okay? This is a heads up to everybody to protect your head this winter. If you have to wear your gear, your headgear, all winter long, all during the day, all during the night, wear it, okay? Make sure you've got the protective material inside. Now, there's lots of kinds of protective material. You don't have to use aluminum foil. That's what I use because I got it on hand. There's other material out there. You can get the bubble foil from Lowe's. You can get that, you can get aluminum tape if you want to use that. And you can use, there's a lot of, you can even use, if you got a soft metal, if you got some kind of soft metal, you can put that inside your cabin. As long as it's some kind of material that they cannot penetrate, that the weapons can't penetrate. Okay, and like I said, I use the magnets inside of the aluminum foil, but some people don't like to use the magnets, which is fine. You don't have to use the magnets just because I'm using them. Make your own headgear, okay? You create your own headgear to protect yourself, and make sure you protect your ears, okay? Because once they hit your ear, okay, once they hit your ears, this is true with the brain too, but once they hit your ears and they get your eardrum vibrating, they're going to send your head into chaos. It's going to be, I promise you, it's going to be a nightmare for you if they get your eardrum vibrating. You're going to hear scraping sounds and screaming sounds and thumping sounds, and you're going to hear voices. You're going to hear all kind of loud frequencies and ringing sounds in your ears. You're going to hear this is when they're going to activate this is when they're going to hit you with the voice to skull, okay? This can drive you crazy. This can send you to the mental hospital, okay? It can kill you. All right, I'm going to get off of here. This is a heads up for everybody out there, and please spread this around. They're going to hit your head. They're going to hit your head this winter. They're already hitting it, but they're going to crank up the weapons. I love you guys. Bye.